Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes on this August 29, 2022. I, of course, am the Brofect One AJ, and here we are today. Today is National LIV Golf Player Movement Day, as I'm going to call it, or start calling it. Obviously, with the FedEx Cup and everything wrapping up in the PGA, that means that LIV Golf is right around the corner this week with another event, and that means that we're probably going to get more signings, especially now with the PGA tournament and, the PGA season being completely done. We got some movement that's going to happen. We already have one name. We have a couple names that we are looking at that are all but confirmed to be leaving. We're still waiting for T's and I's to be dotted and crossed, and so let's just get into it. First off, two players that will not be leaving that have been rumored about leaving. Hideki, Matsuyama, and Cam Young are to stay with the PGA. Hideki, that's been rumored for the last year now, being confirmed yesterday by Doug Ferguson on Twitter, reporting that Hideki is staying, and that's been the rumor for the last year or so. And then also the report coming out yet last night after the FedEx Cup saying Cam Young is to stay with the PGA, and apparently that playing in the team cups and a lot of the majors and everything is what played a role in that. Obviously, there has not been a ruling yet on LIV golfers going to Augusta or other majors and everything, but look for that to come sooner rather than later. Now, some other names that we are waiting on to hear and just see kind of where everyone's lying at. You know, you got from Australia, you got Mark Lehman and Harold Varner III looking to make the jump maybe. You got in from Chile, you got Joaquin Niemann. He's probably one of the bigger names on there. From India, you got, Anurana Lahiri and Cameron Tringale. Cameron Tringale actually just confirmed that he essentially is leaving after posting a very nice, heartfelt message on Twitter thanking the PGA and thanking everything. And he says in the first line, I have made the decision not to renew my tour membership for next year and join LIV Golf. So Cameron Tringale is the first one to make the jump. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot more names. Obviously, Cam Smith still on the rumor block. Nothing has been signed. Everything is pointing to the fact that he's going to LIV, but still waiting on confirmation. That would probably be LIV Golf's biggest get to date. And so that's going to be an important one to keep your eye on. Cameron Tringale, Joaquin Niemann, two very young golfers who have played extremely good golf this season. Obviously not enough to win it all, but golf that was damn good and probably would set them up for, some nice finishes next season and keep it moving. But it does seem like they are going to be looking to make that move to LIV. The one thing I do want to point out is that there are not a lot of American golfers on this list, and there haven't really been a lot of American golfers except for that first big wave that moved over when LIV Golf first started. And Noah and I talked about it on our FedEx Cup wrap-up show yesterday, and he made a good point. The social pressure from, American society probably does play an effect on these golfers who maybe want to go and make that money and get that cheddar. But it's all, it'll all play out. It'll all play out. I don't think we'll be seeing any Americans move anytime soon, but those names are going to be the key ones to watch. It will be interesting because it was reported also that Rory McIlroy did meet with Cam Smith by himself separately from the players' meeting a couple weeks before that players' meeting actually happened to let him know about the TGL and Monday Night Golf and all the stuff they're trying to do to make golf more exciting, grow the game, and give these players more money, essentially. And the PGA is making all those moves. I covered it last week, PGA, throughout the FedEx Cup with the announcement of the TGL and everything, announcing essentially a bare minimum salary of $500,000 per player per year, so they can at least cover some of the costs that it costs to be a professional golfer, along with subsidized travel and housing for the events. So the PGA is doing everything in their power to keep these players happy, keep them in the sport, and keep them on the PGA, in the tour. Obviously, the big thing with LIV Golf is going to be, not being able to play in the tour, not being able to qualify for World Golf unless, these other events they do next year, they're going from 8 to 18. So it's going to be interesting. We're in a very weird time in golf. The only thing I can really compare this to is the WWE WCW Monday Night War for cable ratings back in the 90s. Vince McMahon versus Eric Bischoff. Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. That's kind of the thing we're here. Like, who's going to jump next? What are we waiting for? And so I love all this drama. I'm here for it. I just hope that it doesn't, blow up golf, because you never know. You never know. Everything could get stretched too thin. Everything gets too political, and people just stop watching. You're seeing it happen with the NBA. NBA, even during the finals. ratings were all the way down. Playoffs were down all the way. And even during the regular season, it got a little too political for some people, and they turned it off. And so hopefully that doesn't happen here with golf. But hey, this is the channel that you need to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with all LIV Golf. I will be here all day, keeping my my finger on the pulse of LIV Golf and any players that might be moving or any news that we do here. So please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do want to support the channel, hell, hey, buy some merch, follow us on social media, hit the link tree in the description down below. And hey, leave a comment. Who do you think's going? Who do you want to stay? And we'll talk about it. That's what we do here at DGen Takes. With that being said, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be an exciting day, but we will keep you up to date. I've been the Brofect One, AJ, and we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.